I've been getting a lot of questions about my 4 books, and people have been asking me to kind of be more clear about what they would learn from each one and how they could help them with different parts of their life. So I thought this morning we'd do the one, time management. I guess I'll hit that one first because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you know or where you got your degree or how smart you are if you can't get things done. And I personally think that's one of the biggest problems we have right now of people coming out of high school, coming out of college, older people, everybody, that they're not getting enough training on this subject. And they don't teach it in high school, they don't teach it in college, and at the end of the day, it's really critical that you have a good reputation for being reliable, credible, getting things done, keeping your promises. And while this is a pretty easy book to read and it's pretty basic, it is. I'm getting tremendous feedback on it from people who are reading it or taking our online time management course. That it's really helped them rethink where they spend their time, how they spend their time. It's like anything. When you read, you start to think differently, and when you study, you think differently, and when you think differently, you do differently. And I would suggest to any of you out there that are having a lot of struggles with getting everything done in your life, and maybe even some people suffering from anxiety and even depression because life is pretty full right now for everyone and coming at you, that you take a hard look at this book and think about it. It's being used in a lot of colleges and universities now as a textbook, and we're getting great responses from it, getting great reviews on the online time management course, Time Management Magic. And I would just, again, tell you, sometimes we sit around and we don't think that we can do things, but you can. If you get organized in a way, this is not about time management so much as how do you keep your whole life under control? How do you make hard decisions? How do you do the hard things? How do you take care of your health? Your retirement, your career, your relationships, all those kinds of things we talk about in here, which are really critical to your success. So even on the back, we have a little clock that tells, are you spending enough time on the important things in your life? And if you're not, it's curable. You can actually do it. This is just like taking any course. It's not unusual for people to think, well, I'm just organized and that's the way it is. And as I've always said, nothing's the way it is. It's just the way you let it be. So good luck, take care, and get organized.